Welcome back to Primetime Sports. I'm Patty Guerrero with RightNow News. We are coming on the air with breaking news that Indio High School announced Wednesday, January 21st, during the annual Winter Pep Rally that James Dockery will lead the Raja football team as head coach for the 2026 and 27 season. A day after Indio High School announced plans to hire a new football coach in November, it was revealed that James Dockery will be parting ways with Xavier Prep after 9 seasons as the Saints head coach. In an effort to get ahead of other Valley schools also searching for a new football coach, Indio moved quickly. First-year principal Monica Rodriguez and athletic director Ron Shipley reached out to Dockery to make their pitch, hoping the former NFL player would see himself as a fit for what the Rajas are building. Speaking off camera, Monica Rodriguez said the school has been focused on strengthening its culture. In quote, "We spent this last semester building a culture, bringing some of the old tradition back, but also modernizing it. And he fits right into that," Rodriguez said. She added that Dockery's reputation for working with and connecting to the students is expected to help shape its culture of the school, not just the football program. Dockery spoke about the outreach during a press conference.
It was very important. Like I mentioned in my statement after Xavier and I parted ways, I really was a little exhausted of coaching football and playing football. I've been doing it for 26 years straight. I haven't really had an off season in my adult life. Like I said, 26 years, I'm 37, so you guys can do the math. And I was looking forward to doing some of the other things that I've worked hard in, like finance or just spending more time with my family away from the game. But Ms. Rodriguez reached out to me, as well as Coach Shipley, and their optimism and their confidence and their pride for this community and this school was really something that intrigued me. I do believe a time where I said, hey, I'm not going to be coaching. And there is an exchange there where Ms. Rodriguez kind of laughed at me and said, we'll see. And she was right.
As the start of the second semester began, the Desert Sands Unified School District Board approved his hiring, officially naming James Dockery the new head football coach at Indio High School. The Rajas welcomed Dockery with a pep rally Wednesday morning as the students cheered and held signs reading, "Welcome Coach Dockery." Dockery brings a high level of football experience to Indio, both on and off the field. A Palm Desert High School graduate from the class of 2006, he went on to play college football at Oregon State before spending 4 seasons in the NFL. Dockery signed with the Cleveland Browns in 2011 as an undrafted free agent, later played 3 seasons with the Carolina Panthers, and signed with the Raiders in 2015, though he did not appear in a game. Following his playing career, Dockery transitioned into coaching and was hired at Xavier Prep in 2017. Over 9 seasons as head coach, he led the Saints to their first league championship and 2 CIF Southern Section semifinal appearances. Despite the challenges of a smaller student body and roster, Dockery finished his tenure with an overall record of 44-38-2, including 6 winning seasons. Throughout his time at Xavier Prep, Dockery built a reputation for a defense-first philosophy, discipline, and fundamentals, an approach he believes combined with a focus on developing well-rounded student athletes will help turn the Raja football program around. Our own RNN senior correspondent Anthony Martinez was at the press conference, where he asked Dockery why he chose to coach the Rajas and what success might look like in his first season.
Yeah, great question. For me, having the opportunity to be a free agent, if you will, to be able to look not only at different opportunities in the Valley for football, but just all different jobs, such as working for the city or working in finance. The biggest thing that I was looking for, and that I know my wife and my family was looking for me, was the people that I was working with. It wasn't about the flashiest school or the highest paying job. It was about the people that I'm going to show up with and work with on a daily. And I believe in the administration here, and I believe they're people that I can work with and grow with. When it comes to winning football games next year and improvement, we don't like to put the cart before the horse, but we're going to work hard to make sure that we can improve on where we're at as a football program right now.
As he steps into his new role, Dockery says he will have access to significant resources within Indio and discussed how those will support the program.
I think the city. I think it starts with the city. Obviously, the administration, like I said, working with the people here, the foundation, just like you see in the NFL, right? The owner, the GM, the coach, the quarterback, all those people that are in leadership for a program have to be in alignment, and I feel that we are here. I think that the city of Indio is doing a great job of renovating, of bringing new life here. So as I step into a new chapter, I feel like the city is too. We know the history and tradition is in this city, but just look at downtown and how far they've come over the last few years. Look how beautiful the campus is here that we are here today. So I think there's a lot of optimism and positivity with this city, and we can ride that wave. And like I said, I really want our kids that live in Indio to feel confident and feel prideful when they walk here or ride their bike here or they get dropped off. We want to keep them home.
Following the press conference, Dockery toured the Indio High School campus, which has undergone major renovations in recent years, transforming one of the Valley's oldest high schools into one of its most modern. Dockery will benefit from the upgraded buildings along with larger student population to help build the football program. In a one-on-one interview, Dockery was asked by our correspondents whether he already has a model in place for the upcoming season.
Yeah, I have a model ready. You know, this is my 10th year, or it will be my 11th year coaching. So we have some things that we believe in that we think can help us be successful. So I think we do have a model coming in. Great question.
Is there anything that you learned as your time as a football player that you would like to instill in our students?
Yeah, definitely. Just it's all about getting to know you guys. This is your school. You know, I've already had my time and my career to do the things that I've wanted to do when it comes to football. So really just getting to know who you guys are as kids and students and how I can be helpful to you guys, not just on the football field, but in the classroom and in the community. So just building great relationships with you guys, and hopefully you guys will in turn help me out in what I need you guys to do as well.
Dockery continued his tour in the equipment room, reviewing the jerseys used last season, before heading to the Ed White Stadium, where he'll soon spend countless hours preparing the Rogers for their first season under his leadership. Thank you to our team for being on the ground. That does it for today's edition of Primetime Sports. I'm Patty Guerrero with RightNow News in the studio, and we will see you for the next edition.